All right. With a new intro, welcome back to the M25 Show. My name's Albert.
My name is Eddie.
And I'm Steve. And here we are
Froze
again.
Froze? Who froze?
Who's freezing? Nobody freezing here.
Eddie kind of had a delay there.
It's freezing in here inside.
It's the cold weather.
The cold weather.
Put on the cold weather.
Turn on the heat, Eddie.
I should, huh?
I think he already has the heat on. Okay, Alyssa's not here today. She's off for the first show of the year.
Unbelievable.
She took her first personal day off of the year.
Getting the year all started right, I guess.
Extended vacation.
Hey, I gotta jump in.
We were supposed to be here
I took my
week,
first. Yeah, I took my first personal day last week, and I needed it because I needed to go find myself.
Huh? No, that didn't count for me.
What do you mean it didn't count?
It didn't count for me because I didn't want it off.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, but you should jumped on the train right away when I said, "Hey, we're gonna wait till."
Hey, no. Let me give you some back scene. I told Eddie, you want to do a show just without back scene stuff.
Okay.
Backstage, I guess. I told Eddie, you want to do a show, me, you, and Alyssa, audio only. He's like, I don't think I'll be home that day.
I wasn't gonna be home that day. I had already.
Yeah, literally hours after Steve said he couldn't do it.
Oh, because Steve had texted me, and I had told him. I had told him it was up to him, and then when he said no, we're not going to do a show, I made plans, like right after.
Yeah, right after.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy!
Look, guys, right. It's like we've talked about this a lot of times. If something happens to me or something, you guys gotta move on. That's just the way it is. That's it. I mean, you guys gotta have something set up. Well, I didn't even know you had something set up, but apparently Alberto does. If I ever can't make it,
the show must go on.
There will be a podcast.
I can get StreamYard for free, so I mean we can just talk on that.
Well, you have it set up. You guys are ready to go. Dang, I can't believe it. We got so much to catch up on. Hello, Henry. Hello, Milton. Our guest is in the waiting room already. Ready to go. I like that. See when the guest is ready before us. That's a good sign.
It's a good start.
Yes, we have Jenna von Lish is our first guest of the new year for us, and she's always supported our show. And I like Jenna.
She's been on before.
You remember Jenna? Eddie, I know you're not on social media, but do you remember Jenna?
Yeah, I remember Jenna.
Do you?
Jenna von Lish.
So we're gonna give Eddie a little test here. I'm gonna put him on the spot. So Eddie always says stuff that he.
No, I remember her being on the show. I just, we've had so many guests on that.
What does she look like, Eddie?
She looks gorgeous. She looks gorgeous.
Okay, well that's right. But does she have brunette hair? Does she have red hair? Blonde hair?
She's blonde, if I recall.
Oh, well, okay. I guess Eddie's I was hoping to catch him because Eddie says things sometimes that just
I do remember. It's just hard to,
Yes, she is blonde. She's as blonde as they come. Yes. You got lucky. I think he guessed, but you got
no, I didn't guess.
Yes, you did, Eddie.
She has no hair, actually. She's bald-headed. Eddie just took a wild guess.
Oh, boy.
Maybe in certain places, but not.
Oh, no. Hey, come on, Eddie. What's the matter? This is we're trying to start this show off as
a PG show. Huh?
Yes. Now, 2022 M25 is going PG. I don't know what PG stands for. The M25
Pussy
pigs?
Guaranteed.
Oh. How do you get that for PG? Okay, so before we get her out here, I know we talked about our sponsors here and there, and I know our listeners sometimes they can't spell, and that's okay. That's all good as long as you can listen. But I put our sponsor right here, naturalwonders.com, and that's how it's spelled. If you go to their website and purchase stuff, and in their promo code on checkout, you put the M25 Show, you get 25% off.
Right.
Of your purchases, and it's natural beauty care products for men and women. It's all natural. You go check it out on the website, and they have everything about them, and it's good stuff, right? Eddie uses natural.
Yeah, they got all kinds of good stuff. Yes, I do.
What do you use, Eddie? Why don't you tell?
I use the.
Look at Eddie's ready already for his commercial.
I use the hemp lotion.
Look at that. He just took the ceiling off.
It's a Ziploc baggie?
It's a phone charger. And then I use the shampoo. and I use the body wash.
And do you recommend Natural Wonders to
Yes,
listeners?
I do.
You recommend it to Jenna Von Lish, who's
I
in
do.
the waiting room.
I highly recommend it.
Maybe we'll send her something and she could try it out and let us know if she likes it. How do you think, Eddie?
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah,
I highly recommend it.
This is what I like about Eddie. This is one thing he does good. He promotes things, and I like that. Now I hope you don't use that lotion for other things that
nope,
the way you're rubbing your hands like that.
It sounds like he's using it for things.
Yeah, don't use it right now, please, Eddie.
Just makes my hands soft. It smells good too.
Yes. Okay. So naturalwonders.com. Go to that. There it is right here on the bottom of our screen right here. Type in
red,
like that.
In red right there.
In red.
And if you're listening on the podcast, just go to our website, the M25show.com, and go to our sponsors link, and you get there all the information.
How do I forget? I forget about our podcasters.
25% off. That's pretty good.
I just forget. I'm sorry. I apologize. Podcasters, I know you can't see this. So naturalwonders.com. You have to go to our website and see how the spelling is for Natural Wonders. It's actually natural. I'll just spell it for you. Natural, Natural, Wonders, WUNDERZ.
You can't even spell it, and he's looking at it.
Well, I'm looking at Jenna in the waiting room. I'm all confused right now.
Priorities, Steve.
I'm looking at Jenna Von Lish and trying to read. You know, anybody would get sidetracked with that.
Can't multitask.
So don't forget if you go and you buy some stuff at checkout in the promo code, put the M25 Show, and you get 25% off, and that'll help us out too, and it'll help you out, and it helps everybody out. So be sure to check it out. They got good stuff, and if you get some, let us know. Send a message with us and let us know how you like it. And with that, we're back. We got a lot of stuff to talk about today. What's that?
Was that a pre-recorded commercial there? That was our best.
Yes, that was a pre-recorded commercial live. We do our recorded commercials live. And the first things first is I feel like shit today, but I did everything I could to be on because Jenna was coming on and I love Jenna so much. And
well, you look like shit too, so.
Well, that's okay. That's okay. You know, you got a lot of balls in 2022. What have you been drinking?
That's my New Year's resolution. Get bigger balls.
Oh, well, I guess it worked. And I'm hoping Jenna helps me feel better when I look at her. So, anyways, I've been a little bit under the weather, and but I made sure to make it today. And we got a lot of stuff to talk about.
It's going around, that's for sure.
One thing that lingers on my mind, we had our M25 Christmas breakfast, and we got together, all of us, and we're going to talk about this later. I just want to throw this out. It keeps lingering in my mind. After we exchanged presents when we were going home, I remember I gave Alberto my present to him. The first thing he did, he opens it, and he's like, oh, hey. And then what does he do? He opens the box to make sure that what the pictured on the outside is on the inside. That's what he thinks of me.
What?
Remember when I gave you your present, you opened it, and you're all, oh, hey, man, thanks. And then you're all, is that really inside? No. You opened it up to look like I was a joke or something?
Well, no, I mean, you could have used the box for something else, you know.
This guy I'm sitting there, I should have video read. That would have been something for the Adventures of the M25 Show right there.
Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't supposed to open the box and look what's inside.
If Alberto got big balls, it was that day on our Christmas breakfast.
Santa brought them for me.
Oh my gosh!
It's like the other day,
Eddie, I gave Eddie his, and what does he do? He grabs it. He doesn't even open it and just throws it in the trunk of his car.
God, what is I supposed to do with it? Just plug it in right there?
No,
I'm sorry,
you know what? It's just tradition, and I've never opened a gift app that night. I always open it the day after, or Christmas Day. It's just the way I
wrap them. And then
but I'm not sure. I don't wake up at your house, or I'm your friend outside of your home.
Oh boy!
So whenever you get Christmas from somebody, you go, okay, hey, thank you. I'll get back to you and let you know if I like it.
Yeah, I said, no, I just take it and I put it away. Open it Christmas Day.
All right. Well, then I'll make sure to give you your present after Christmas next
year. No, Steve wanted us to open it right in the parking lot.
I did.
For to take it home.
Yeah, well, I guess I'm all wrong about Christmas. I guess.
Well, no, I guess I'm all wrong. I know protocol.
That would be like somebody giving me Jenna Von Lish for a present for Christmas, Like, I'll wait. Just I'll put her over here and wait a few days. I'm taking it right
what
then
are
and
you
there.
okay? What are you upset about? That I opened right there, or that I wasn't going to open it right there?
No, I'm glad that you opened the present. You unwrapped it and you looked at it and you saw what it was from the picture on the box. And then you look at me and go, "Hey." First you go, "Hey, thanks, man," and then all of a sudden you go, "Wait." Then you start opening the box and go, "Is this really what it is?" Like I was gonna put a joke thing inside of it or something.
Someone showed me a video
Put a snake.
The other day of someone did that. They gave their kids like a present, but it was PlayStation box, and the kids thought they were getting a PlayStation, and they were books and stuff in there.
I think you
that
guys
sucks.
I don't do that stuff.
Yeah, that sucks. That you shouldn't do that, especially to your kids.
I see whose side Eddie's on, so we're gonna leave it at that, and
we'll pick it up later.
Right, yes. Okay. Hello, Randy, David. Okay, we're gonna get to our guest. She's been waiting patiently. She's been on time, so we're gonna get her out here right now. Miss Jenna Von Lish. Hello, Jenna.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Oh my gosh, much better than last time.
Oh my gosh, that was so embarrassing.
Oh no, don't be embarrassed. It was like I think she was out in like the Wild Wild West or something where there's
actually do. I live in the boonies now, so like away from civilization, and the internet is horrible. So I went into town and I said I was running errands, but really all that means in Louisiana was that I was getting a king cake.
What?
A king cake. You've never heard of a king cake?
No.
Wait a minute, hold on. Let me blow this up here. Let me see this. What the?
Yeah, it's a king cake.
What is that?
It's Mardi Gras season in Louisiana. It's basically booze and boobs everywhere.
Oh damn.
And we eat king cake all day long. Breakfast, lunch, dinner.
What is king cake?
Oh God.
Looks like a big donut.
Specifically, it's a tradition where they hide a little baby inside the king cake, but since we're in 2022 and we're all pansies now, they don't actually put the baby inside the king cake. They leave it on the outside, I guess, for you to shove in the king cake. And tradition goes the person who gets the baby in their bite has to buy the next king cake.
Oh, okay.
Hey, wait a minute. Did you say anything about panties in this conversation?
No, I said pansies.
Okay.
We're also coddled that like we can't put the baby in the king cake anymore, you know, in case somebody like breaks a tooth or whatnot. So,
yeah.
So they leave it out.
That's funny that we were talking about Eddie. We were talking about this on last show about the Hispanics that they
they do the
what is
the
it called?
rosca. It's called the rosca.
The rosca de gallo or whatever that's called. And they put like a little Jesus toy in there.
Yeah, baby
is that the
Jesus.
Same thing? Is it a Jesus or is it a stripper?
It's
a baby Jesus.
Well, I don't know, Eddie.
It's like a tiny. It would be the same thing, only it's a tiny naked baby. It's like little bitty.
Yeah, kind of the same thing.
Okay, Roscoe de Reyes. That's
rosca.
Rosca. Okay, rosca de.
You have to roll your R.
Yeah, rosca de Reyes.
That is my shortcoming. I don't know how to roll my R's. I don't know. I've tried for many, many years. And do you know how to do it, Jenna?
Yeah, I grew up in the South.
Okay, let's hear it. Oh, good.
There you go.
Oh man, that's mating sounds, Eddie. That's right there. That's what that's called. Okay,
those
so
peacocks, they spread their feathers. I just roll my R's and they come running.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that. So it's called. Is it just for? So you're in New Orleans?
Well, close. So I live in a town right outside of Lafayette, Louisiana, Louisiana. But yeah, I mean, it's Mardi Gras everywhere. Like we look for an excuse to party at all times. It could be a Monday, Tuesday. We don't care.
Wow. And is this cake? Is this only for that area, or do people around the states do it too?
All over Louisiana. And so it only used to be just during this time, February and March, basically. Or I think we're obviously early because we're in January right now. I don't know the actual dates. Don't quote me because I've just become part of this culture. I don't know all the like ins and outs. But they do them now. We got one at Christmas time. They'll do like Christmas ones. They'll do fall ones. Wow. You can get savory instead of sweet. This one has cream cheese inside, and they do all different flavors. But you can get a boudin one with like boudin sausage on the inside.
Booty?
I think we just look for any excuse to like eat and party.
Yeah, you guys like to party out there. That's
we do.
Wow.
I moved to the right place.
Yes,
I'm gonna retire and just be happy and sassy for the rest of my life.
I gotta tell you that I've been under the weather for the past few days, but seeing you, I feel much better now.
I'm so glad.
You look-
I sported the shirt. Although I do have
Yes.
to say, next round, can we do a little? Look, I made my own little cuts because like these are not very like they don't show the girls, and it's 38 degrees, so I'm like grandma wearing my Gremlins jacket here.
So do you probably need something? You need a different cut, or do you need a smaller?
We need sexier next time.
They need a V-neck.
How about
Yes,
how about like a tank or something?
Yes, I
Tank
vote
top?
for tanks and V-necks.
I'll tell you. I think we might have a V-neck. Nobody's ever asked for a V-neck. Maybe. I mean, let me look. I know we have tank tops, and I'll check that out, and I'll check the V-necks. And I do want to send you something from our sponsor, Natural Wonders, and I'd like you to try it out and see if you like it.
Sure.
And it's beauty products, and you don't need it, but I'm sure since you're beautiful,
you have
could
upkeep. You have to keep yourself moisturized to keep this lovely skin.
Exactly.
It's a real good product, actually.
Let me see. I wanted to say thank you for being our first guest of the year.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I always love having you on, and I know you got things going on, don't you?
I do. We're actually now that this whole pandemic is kind of chilling out a little bit, we're doing movies and stuff again safely. So they're filming Interview with a Vampire series here in New Orleans, and I'm doing some background work. Working on new merchandise. I've actually got, if y'all want to do a like your own little contest, y'all can figure out the rules or what have you. I'm going to cover it so that it's safe for me to show, but it's actually not safe for work poster. But if I've covered, so nobody ban us. But if y'all want to do a little contest, I'll sign and send this to the winner.
Okay, hey, that's what I do good is contest. That's one thing I do good.
Yay!
Yeah, if your fingers happen to slip on that, don't worry. I talked to Facebook already. We got him under control.
I didn't want any nip slip, so I was like, how can I do this and show it without anything like bad happening? And then I also have this cute little pin. Can y'all see that? So it's got a magnet right there to cover the actual, and this is a cartoon, so don't ban us for this either. But it's actually not safe for work, but then you put the little magnet back on and it covers her.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah, that's nice.
So I'm working on new merchandise. Other than that, we're just getting to shows, like car shows and stuff like that are coming back safely. I'm excited to get back out there. I feel like I've just kind of been a homebody for the last year and a half.
Yes, we've all been secluded.
I think, yeah, it's been pretty crazy out there, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, we could tell that it hasn't done nothing to you. You still look fabulous. I like what you did with the shirt. Randy says for an M25 shirt or something, he just says just the M25 sign and strings and pasties. That would be
okay. I'm down. If you go to my Instagram, you can see I just posted that pasty picture.
Yeah, she did. That's right. What does the strings mean? What is the strings like on the sign? What does he mean by that?
Maybe like the panty type thing, like a G-string
maybe
or something.
Maybe. Okay. I know we'll figure out some kind of contest or whatever for your photo, but like the little merch pins and all that other stuff. How can they, if somebody's interested in buying one, how can they do that? Do they get a hold of you, or is there a website?
You can DM me. I respond to my DMs as long as, again, they're appropriate. Don't send me any funky pictures that I didn't ask for. But yeah, I respond to everybody. I try to, even on my posts, when anybody says something, I try to be really interactive, and I can do all the things that I do without the people that, support me and help me keep making images and creating art. So you can DM me, or if you just Google Jenna Von Lish Big Cartel, I have a shop. It's just a little storefront with a few things.
Wow.
A couple stuff is sold out right now, but again, I'm working on new t-shirts, new merchandise.
Wait a minute here. So you got a store, and I just first hearing about it?
Yeah, it's just a little storefront. It's nothing massive. It's just a place to keep inventory.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. If there's a lot of people who are fans of you that don't know about this, that would love to go check it out.
Yeah.
What is it called again?
Jenna Von Lish .bigcartel.com. You can just Google Jenna Von Lish Big Cartel and it should come up.
Okay.
Big Cartel.
Jenna
Cartel money.
Big Cartel.
I mean, I was on Queen of the South. Don't knock it. I'm about that life.
You were on Queen of the South?
I did some background work. Yeah, a couple of different episodes.
Oh wow!
Yes, she did. Eddie, she told us one of the last time she came on. I remember you telling us.
I watched it and I was looking for her, but maybe I missed her.
Eddie, that was probably MILFs Next Door you were watching. It was a
No.
wrong thing. You know, it was the wrong thing.
I'm not in that one.
The Queen of the South. Because there's one with what's her name? Eric del Castillo something. What's her name? Oh, I can't remember right now. I'll think about it.
Think about it, Eddie.
Yeah, I'll Google it.
I think what's more important is that, are those gremlins on your sweater?
They are, yes. Oh wait, this side. Yeah, it's gremlins.
I thought so. I mean, I was more looking at the M25 logo, but I was like, is those gremlins on there from the movie?
Yeah. I'm an 80s baby, and I tell you, like, it's very weird because when I go out in public, I'm always like, why are they staring? Like, it's really bizarre to me. Like, when people stare, I'm like, I'd rather you just say hello. Like, I've never met a stranger. I'm very friendly in real life. And so when people stare, I'm like, and then I catch a mirror of myself, and I'm like, you stupid hoe. Like, look at what you're wearing. Like, I'm literally wearing gremlin. I'm always in something really outrageous, and I'm like, that's why they're staring. Or my boobs are like to my chin, and
there you go.
Whatever.
It's a lot of, it's a little bit of everything.
Kate del Castillo is the lady that from King of the South. That's the one I watched.
Oh yeah.
Kate Castillo.
Kate.
I don't. Do you know Kate? Jenna.
I don't. Unless I saw a picture. You got a picture? Can you?
No, I don't have a picture of her. She's the one that did the interview with El Chapo.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, her.
Oh, so this is a pretty a violent movie or series?
It's a series. They just wrapped the last season. Yeah, I mean, a little bit. It's more like a novella, like a drama.
Yeah, because I think there's 2 or 3 of them with different
and what episode,
leading ladies.
What episode are you in, Jenna?
Oh, I was in 3 different ones. I'd have to go back on my. You can find my IMDb. This is where I intro myself into like my IMDb credits.
There you go. Let's hear it.
Yeah, you'll have to look on the actual. I was on the season finale of 5, and then the season opener of. If 6 was their last one, if I recall, I don't know. I'm gonna mess it up. I'm sure.
Okay.
So if you go to my IMDb, you can see exactly which ones. They're just tiny roles, but I'm the token blonde girl. Anytime they need a blonde girl, that's me.
I have to watch it again.
Very cool. So, it's better to go to your
IMDb.
Yes, IMDb, and you can see all the stuff that I've been in. I've been in some really cool stuff. Not like major roles or anything. Always background, but the talent I've gotten to work with has been incredible. I worked with Chuck Norris. I worked with Clint Eastwood.
What? Okay, so what's one of the ones that comes to mind? One of the shows you've been in that you've had some talking where you've had a pretty decent big part in it. Significant role where people can watch you for more than a few seconds or something.
Okay, so the Reels channel has been my home for a really long time. That's kind of where I started. When I lived outside of Houston, I would drive to Dallas and do work because it was a quick trip. I could go in during the morning and I could come back and not have to be away from my family. And they're home to The Price of Fame, Murder Made Me Famous, all those really cool. It's kind of like a docuseries. So they reenact stuff that actually happened.
Yes.
So it's not like fake or anything. It's like actual, like I did a Johnny Depp River Phoenix kind of thing or whatever. But the one that I was actually in for quite a while that I had speaking lines and whatnot was, oh my gosh, and now I'm going to forget the actual name. Is it not Three's Company? What was the one with Rick Schroeder or the little, oh my God, now I'm going to forget
Silver
the name.
Spoons.
Silver Spoons.
Silver Spoons?
Okay, it's not that one I'm thinking about. It had the, it was on during that kind of time. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm drawing a blank.
Who was the actor?
Girl,
Different Strokes?
A little African American. What you talking about,
Strokes.
Willis?
Oh, Different Strokes.
Yes. Okay, Different Strokes. There's a Price of Fame, Different Strokes, and I play a TV guide like reporter, and I'm taking her picture like for this whole thing, and a really sad story about her. I can't remember her name, but she went on to do some really it shows like the heavy side of fame, like when you're that young and you really just like throw yourself out there, like between the drugs and like not managing your money and all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
So that's a really good series, Price of Fame. You can actually, I think, find it on YouTube probably now, or if you go to the network, there's links to like all of them because they're past now, so you can get them for free. You don't have to actually have a channel.
All the kids that had to grow up too fast, huh?
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
With that kind of celebrity.
That kind of lifestyle. Yeah, celebrity lifestyle.
Wow, look at you! Not only are you just a pretty face, she's an actress and everything. Look at that.
I tell everybody that is actually my looks are the least interesting thing about me. This is kind of like nature. Like, hey, congratulations, you're cute.
That's just the extra everybody gets, right?
That's right.
Nice. That's pretty cool.
It's what's in here that matters.
Yes.
I agree. And I like where she put it too. It's right
That's
there.
right. In here.
Okay, Eddie, why don't you tell everybody where they could go check Jenna's little storefront?
At IMBD, right?
Oh, what? No, her where she sells her stuff.
Oh, you could go to Jenna Von Lish, right? .com? No.
Big Cartel.
Oh,
right?
the Big Cartel.
Cunt. What are you talking?
No,
hey,
Cartel.
come on, this is a PG
I said
thing.
.com.
Okay, so it's jennavonlish.bigcartel.com.
Big Cartel.
Yes.
See, this is why I have to sit down with Eddie sometimes. We gotta make sure.
You gotta reel him back in. We gotta
right.
focus.
But I didn't even know, Jenna, you had a little store, and I think if people knew that, I mean, there's a lot of people that like you and would not anything to do with you, and I think it's good if you throw that out there every once in a while, even on your like IG.
I do, yeah. I'm not very good at like pushing it just because it's not my thing. I'm not like, hey. But I have some really loyal fans that every year they request a calendar, so you can purchase stuff that's not on the store. Like I'm all about like I have poster the one that I showed y'all.
Yeah.
Cover it again.
Okay.
I have poster sizes of any image that I have. I have the right to print, what have you.
Yes.
So I get people that just DM me. They send me a message and they're like, "Hey, is it possible to get this?"
I want
the reason that I have this extra one printed is because I had this wonderful DJ Tenza. If you're watching, you're the man. He sent the best message afterwards. I usually don't get like feedback. It's like, hey, I'd like this, and I send it to him, and that's kind of the end of the transaction, right?
Okay.
This guy made it a point to send me a message after he received his package, and he's like, I love it. Y'all are doing the Lord's work. And I was like, oh my God, I've never heard that before. I might put that in my resume, but she's doing the Lord's work.
Yeah, well, say to some people it is you're making dreams come true. Who's this guy? He's a DJ?
Yes, DJ, and it's Tenza. He's been a wonderful follower for a long time, and
DJ Tenza from
super funny.
From where? Louisiana? Where is he from?
Oh no, I couldn't even tell you. I just know he's the one who he made my day because he ordered this print again, not safe for work. Totally like.
So this is Jenna. Hold that up again. This is what Jenna does to fans. They say she's doing the Lord's work, and
it's just me.
It's
in my Jesus suit.
There you go. Eddie, we were all born naked, right?
Yes, sir.
So, hey, nothing wrong with being nude.
You should embrace it. And I hate everybody that's all like, oh, you got to be certain size, you got to be this, or that's wrong, and that's wrong too. No, it's not. And oh my God, the worst is, and it's always females. Can I tell you, like, why is it? Obviously, the men appreciate it for the most part, but females are really ugly to other females. And I'm like, if nudity makes me feel empowered, then that's for me. That's not for you. Why? Oh my God, does your husband know you do that? Yeah, he's my biggest fan.
Yeah, that's a good question. Let's get a male's point of view, and then we'll ask Jenna. Eddie, why do you think females are, I don't know, I don't want to say jealous, but always critique other females when they're doing something, when, like Jenna says, if they're doing nudes or not even nudes, just maybe in swimsuits or
just something sultry. If you post it to the internet, it's like everybody thinks that they have the right, because it's on a social media platform, because it's for the world to see. They think they have the right to say something. Like
exactly.
I think jealousy.
You think
insecurity? Yeah, I think jealousy and insecurity probably. Because
how does insecurity fit in with somebody that has nothing to do with, say, if Jenna posts a sexy picture of herself and
because the person looking at it might not be as attractive as Jenna, and they feel insecure about.
Wouldn't insecure mean like maybe their husband or boyfriend would be rather look at her than
that? That could be. They'd rather look at Jenna than her. Yeah, that could be.
I think that's more insecurity that way. I mean, I think jealousy is maybe I jump on board with you with that, but yeah, I don't get it. What's the big deal? It's if you want to be on board, get naked.
Right,
or something.
Why not support somebody? It's not hurting you. It's not hurting anybody. Like,
I've heard these stories a lot about women who do this, and they get the feedback from other females, and then on top of that, they'll sometimes get it back from their boyfriend or husband,
Right.
which is even worse for them. And it's like they have a hard time with it, and something they really want to do too. Like the girl, maybe she wants to model or whatever it is, pin up or whatever it is she's doing. She really likes doing it, and she has these troubles with other females that should be on her side, and then her significant other. And it's pretty rough for a woman, and then I get it.
Hey, you got to change your circle. Like and if I was younger and had started, like I started when I was much younger, I wasn't, I guess, secure in myself for the nudity. That came in my 30s. Mm-hmm. But again, if those are the people in your circle, you got to change your circle. I don't care how long you've known them. I don't care how much history you have. If people are not supporting you, like,
yeah,
I think that's pretty. Like you said, your husband. Can I say you married? Right? You're married, right? He supports you, and like you said, he's your biggest fan. I think that's awesome. I mean, who wouldn't want a woman that
the M25 pictures that I took, the little abs and that he took those.
Oh wow! Then we need to get him on. That's a good photographer. Jeez, that's a professional right there. Is he a photographer?
No, he's a dentist.
Oh, hey, he's a good photographer. Can do my teeth at the same time.
That's right.
No, that's awesome. I think that's awesome that he does that. And I mean, these guys out there are just looking at you because you're a good woman. You're beautiful, and it's been going on for how many years before we were around, and it's, there's nothing wrong with it as long as you do it in what do you call it, Eddie? You're not a jerk about distasteful. If you're, you can be a fan of a beautiful woman and be tasteful about it. And that's how
it's more of supportive. I've never, and I want to knock on wood because I just feel like I've just been so I'm grateful that I've been so blessed that I haven't had any real creeps that have done or said anything or that have been really ugly. Everybody, for the most part, from a male perspective, have been very respectful when they say stuff. It's kind, it's appropriate. It's not anything like super weird. I did have one guy who was like really into feet, and that kind of weirded me out after a while. Like, I'm all about your kink. It's not my kink, but like whatever. But he would do it on every picture. Like, you couldn't even see my feet, and like he always had something to say about my feet in the picture.
That's pretty.
Again, it's never been anything like, I know some people have just an awful time with people just being weird and rude on their in their inbox or like on their actual posts, and then they have to take the time to like respond to the hate, or like you have to go back and delete all those messages. I'm grateful that
you've had a good experience.
Yeah,
she's had good followers.
That's good.
The best.
So feet, huh?
Feet,
I don't mind a pretty girl's feet and all that, but I mean, I have my fetishes and stuff, but they're a little different. I'm trying to think, okay, if somebody has a fetish with feet, I'm trying to think, how can you...
I mean, I guess that's why. And I think this goes back to the insecurity thing and everything. The things that you don't understand are usually the things that you fear. I'm like, why my feet? Like, what is...
Yeah. You think like the boobs or the butt or, something more...
Yeah, anything different. I don't know. Feet.
Eddie, could
people chime in? We want to hear from you.
Yeah, if anybody out there got a feet fetish, tell us why you just... Yeah, I guess you would want to just want love on them, I guess, right, Eddie? Kiss them and lick them.
I guess.
They do. I will tell you, I was not even... I had to have been like 18 or 19. I went on this blind date, and it was really just to support another girl that was going out with her guy at the time, and she needed another couple, and he had a friend or something, whatever. So I go on this date, and I kid you not even the third sentence out of this man's mouth when I, first met him. And at 19, again, I was still young, naive. I grew up in the Rio Grande Valley. Like, this wasn't a thing. Like, okay. And he's like, you have the most beautiful feet. We were at the beach. So, I mean, I had sandals on, flip-flops, chanclas, whatever. And, and I was like, feet, really? That's where we're going with this. And then again, lo and behold, I learned more about the kink world, and I see that this is an actual thing, but it was like, he wanted to put them on his face. And
wow. Wow. You know what, Eddie? Something's starting to get to ring bells here. Jenna must have some nice feet. This is the second story we're hearing here. She must have some...
It's all the pedicures.
Well, I guess so if you ever wanted to make a fan who is into your feet happy, you could just send them a big picture of your foot and they would be all happy.
You do. And again, I'm not knocking it. I've sold socks that I've worn in photo shoots. I'm going to give you the stranger side, the darker side of the
socks.
People will comment and be like, you know, these are nice feet, what have you, they'll slide into your DMs. And I've had gentlemen that are like, hey, can I have those socks? I don't want you to wash them. Like they want you to just give them the socks from the photo shoot.
And I thought I was bad. I like the underwear that aren't washed.
To each his own, huh?
Oh my! Now I don't feel so bad.
Don't feel bad. It's fine.
Okay, Jenna, what do you expect more from people who have fetishes? Somebody who would want your underwear or socks? What would you think? I didn't hear the first part. Somebody that would want your underwear that weren't washed, or socks that weren't washed? What would be the first thing you thought was weird? The underwear or the socks? Honestly.
I think the socks would be weirder just because in my brain there's not any, like, I get the whole pheromones and like scents and like things of that nature that would be a turn on or attractive. The socks things I don't get because my feet sweat. Like, I don't know. When I think of crotch sweat, I don't think of it as like, that's weird. I want to take a bath first, but like feet, I'm like, can I just wash those? Like before you put them in your mouth, I would want to wash my feet.
Eddie, what do you think? Would you ever be want a beautiful model's worn socks? Wow, that sounds weird asking.
I don't think so. No.
I guess if I don't know, do you think he wanted to smell them? Yeah, he must if he said don't wash them.
I don't know. Yeah. And they weren't like sexy, like stockings. Like, you know, some people have a stocking fetish and I get that too. Latex. I love a good latex dress. But these were like thigh-high athletic socks, you know, with the big like rims around, like the colors, like like vintage looking, like
the 70s looking. Yeah, those. Yeah. I gotcha. Oh, okay. Well, I could see wanting them for that because you wore them and they're cool looking. But if he said don't wash them, I mean, maybe he's got that. I guess maybe he likes to smell the feet. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a different kind of. I mean, because some people buy them and they just want to wear them themselves, and I get that too. Like.
No, Jenna. Not this person. It sounds like he wanted to smell your tootsies. That's what he wanted to do. Oh my God. Well, hey, like you said, everybody has their thing.
Everybody has their thing.
If it's not hurting, if it's not hurting somebody, if they're being respectful, hey, can I get your socks? And that's my thing.
As long as he paid for them, right, Jenna?
That's right.
Did he pay for them?
Space, and I think that's what I don't get either, because people are just like, oh, like. I'm all about don't knock it till you try it, or like give me some more information, like what. And that's what I'm more of the curious kind. I'm like, you want that? I never feel comfortable asking them because again, if you're paying for something, I'm like, it's none of my business. Here you go, whatever. But I'm always like, well, why? What are you doing?
So the guy paid for your socks, really?
Yeah.
Look at this, Eddie. Look at Jenna. She's in all menus right here. She does everything.
My entrepreneur spirit.
Yeah. So I think her store is going to grow now, even bigger. If you want a pair of Jenna's socks, just ask her. You know,
I'm finding my niche.
Yeah,
I want the pin for my jacket.
Here, let me blow Eddie up here. Eddie, you got some questions for Miss Jenna Von Lish.
I'm curious. I might visit Louisiana for my son's 21st birthday. How long is Mardi Gras?
Oh God, I'd be lying if I told you. I know it stops in March, I think.
Oh,
There's a thing called Fat Tuesday. I would be giving you all the wrong historical information. I'm probably going to get my card pulled for a little bit until I take like a class or something. I'm sure people are going to come at me. But it actually kicked off already. Like they've already started the fairs and festivals. We have the different parades. So there's one called Chewbacca's. That's usually around my birthday weekend. I think this year it's on February 5th. My birthday's on the 8th, so shout out Aquarius season has begun. And I think it rolls all the way till the end of February, if I'm correct. But there's an actual like day that it stops, and that's a holiday in itself. You'd have to Google like the history.
Yeah, because we wanted to do the Vegas thing, but he said no, Vegas. Everybody does Vegas. I want to go to Louisiana, so
yeah,
we'll see.
New Orleans is
New Orleans
anytime.
It does not
party
have to
all
be
the time.
New Orleans, yeah, New Orleans.
Make sure you get the king cake too, Eddie.
The king cake.
Get the king cake. David says, thank you, Jenna. I agree. You can have close friends for 15 years, but if they knock you down on what you love to do or how you want to live your life, then it's time to give them the boot.
Yep.
Just thought I'd read that out there. Alyssa says, hi. Alyssa is on our show. I don't know if you know Alyssa. She's off today. She had some things to do. So hopefully next time you come on, she'll be here with us and you could say hi. I don't know. Was Alyssa on last time you came on with us?
I believe
she part
so.
of the show?
Has it been the same female the entire time?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. She didn't make it today, so I'm sure she wishes she was here to talk with you because she always has good questions for our guest. And
it's always nice to have a woman's perspective. You guys are great, but you got to throw a little mix in there. And
exactly. Yes.
we always count on her for the women's side of this.
Yes, and she's pretty good at it too. She's not like uptight or nothing. She's like open and like I like how she tells us the woman's point of view of how she feels. She'll tell us like this
she
is
doesn't
what
hold
I think.
back.
Yeah, if a woman thinks this way, whether it's dirty, whether it's not dirty, whether you know what I mean. It's not like like putting whipped cream and cherries on it.
You don't need to sugarcoat it. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, she tells it like it is.
Yes, it's like Jenna's shirt. You know how it's got the little tear on top? You know, it's holding these things in by a thread, but you know it's there.
I tried. I'm like, man, they need something a little sexier.
I'm gonna look for that. I'll see if we have a V-top. I know we have tank tops, and I'll see what I can get, and I'll message you and see what size and all that good stuff, and see if we have the sizes and get you some. Okay, cool. And make sure. Okay, any last shout outs to anybody that you besides the DJ?
Oh my God, me? No, I have too many. I have a list. I didn't prepare for my speech.
Yes, it's like you're just getting an Oscar right now. Would you like to say shout outs to anybody?
So I'd like to thank me, first of all.
Exactly. Without you, none of this is possible, Jenna.
Right.
And I can see that you have a lot of fans and followers who follow you, and I think that's awesome. Everything that you're doing, there's people out there that like what you're doing, so keep doing it until you don't want to do it anymore.
Thank you. Thank y'all for always being so supportive. I'm so glad the internet and everything worked.
Oh, Eddie, doesn't this look nothing cut out? The picture was perfect.
Yeah.
Everything was, what a change.
Yay.
So what did you, I mean, are you like next to the telephone company or something? Or
No, I'm actually sitting in the parking lot next to the king cake place. I'm using my 5G.
The key, what is that?
King cake.
It's the place where I bought the cake.
Well, hey, maybe the key cake has some kind of.
Let's give a shout out to Ricky Mesh's Donuts for letting me use their building and their parking lot.
Oh, so you bought it at a donut shop?
Yes.
Is it a donut?
The best ones.
Who said it looked like a donut, Eddie?
It said it looks like a big donut. It's a cake. It's around like a bundt cake, but yeah, kind of like a bundt cake.
So Eddie, you've had it now, huh?
I've had the rosca. I don't know if the
is the rosca does it taste the same, Jenna? Have you had both?
I don't think I've ever had the other one.
Okay,
I haven't had the king cake, so I've had the other one. It's just bread. It's bread. Like a sweet bread.
Sweet bread. And
yeah,
then
sweet
inside
bread.
This one has like a cream cheese filling, or you can get like whatever filling you want. They have a
And
variety.
where's the baby at? You put it in yourself?
Now you put it in yourself again because we're so.
That makes sense. That makes sense because what if you break a tooth or something, or you swallow it? Then
it adds an element of fear. Hello.
Yeah, that's part of the thing that.
You know how many Hispanic parties when they got together and everybody ate the bread and everybody said, "Who got the baby?"
And nobody.
I don't know. Nobody says nothing. Somebody swallowed it. What are you gonna do? Who has the party now?
You can't swallow it. It's too big to swallow.
I don't know how big. How big's the baby in your king cake?
It's tiny. Just a little
it's tiny.
Could you accidentally swallow it, Jenna, if it was stuffed in there and you chewed on it?
You would feel it.
Feel it.
What if you inhale when you eat?
No.
I mean, I think I need you to chew and slow down.
I don't know.
Even when it would hit the back of your throat, I think I would feel it. Like it's got little feet.
Yeah.
Got little feet. Oh, well, there we go back to the feet again. I think they should make a king cake with Jenna's feet.
When it hits the back of your throat, we're gonna go straight for feet again.
Yeah. I think we're gonna make an M25 show king cake, except for the little baby. We're gonna have Jenna's feet in there.
Don't play. I may do that. What is that, mukbang or whatever, where they just like do. Everybody's always like, "Do you have an OnlyFans? Do you have an OnlyFans?" And I'm like, "No, I don't have the time or energy for all that." But like these people that get paid to eat food, I'm like, I like food. You want to watch me eat food?
Yeah, I love food.
Yeah, there's some people got some weird fetishes out there. People would pay probably to watch Jenna just eat food.
I'm all about it.
Wow, what a life! What a life, Eddie. Would you get paid to eat food?
Oh, heck
what a
yeah.
time to be alive.
Heck yeah.
Well, we'll see what we can do. Get Eddie and OnlyFans and see what he can do with that.
What's your go-to food, Jenna?
Hold on, let me blow Eddie up here. Hold on.
Oh, y'all are gonna Taco Bell. Like not even good
Taco
Mexican
Bell
food. I'm like trashy Taco Bell.
Oh wow.
What's wrong with Taco Bell?
Chorro Bell.
I like Taco Bell. It's all right.
It's okay.
It's fast. It's easy. Hey,
It's
Eddie,
not
we were
authentic.
just talking
It's
about people
not
having
authentic Mexican
fetishes,
food.
not to put them down or nothing. And then
I'm not
Jenna
putting
says
it
she likes
down.
Taco Bell, and you jump all over her.
Jumping on my Taco Bell fetish.
Damn.
Taco Bell's okay every once in a while.
Well, Jenna, from your Taco Bell fetish to your fans' feet fetish for you and your little ripped shirt, we loved having you on.
Thank
And
you guys.
everybody, please go check out Jenna's store and buy something. It's jennavonlish.bigcartel.com.
Yes.
And go check it out and go buy something. Support her. She works hard at what she does. And and we know she has a lot of fans. So hopefully everybody watching on our show will go check it out and support her that way, please.
Hey, thank y'all.
And thanks for driving to the King Donut or whatever that's called to get some good reception. Eddie, before we go, do you have any closing words for Miss Jenna?
Just enjoy the rest of your day and keep doing what you're doing.
Thank
We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Yes,
Bye-bye.
and Jenna, I will be messaging you later about some special fetish requests, and I gotta think of a good one because I gotta beat this feet one. All right, Jenna, you be safe out there. Keep partying it
Thanks,
up,
y'all too.
and take care of yourself.
Thank you.
All right.
You too.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
Jenna.
Bye.
That was Jenna von Lish. Have you guys ever had the chicken wings from Taco Bell?
I didn't know they had chicken wings.
I didn't know they had chicken. Oh, yeah, they do have chicken quesadillas.
Chicken tacos.
I know they have chickens in their
Chicken burritos.
Well, they have chickens because it is a Mexican place, right? So they could have chickens running around somewhere in there.
I know they have chicken tacos and chicken burritos.
Come on, Eddie.
No, they do. They do have chicken tacos and chicken burritos. I know that, but I didn't know about chicken wings.
I don't know. I think it's all a farce.
Review
actually,
Taco Bell's crispy chicken wings. Are they any good?
I didn't even know they had chicken.
You know what? You know
barbecue sauce and everything. Oh man, those look like
looks like the baby in the roscas. Huh?
They look like
so Taco Bell's doing wings. Did anybody ask about them? Absolutely not. Not
you
even
know what?
the
other day I was reading that Taco Bell does have a taco subscription. So for forgot what it's for $8.99 a month, you get a free taco every day if you want.
Oh, $8.99 a month. Did you get one taco?
One taco.
Well, it is a
That's
deal.
only
I mean,
one week or one a day.
the taco's $1.
One a day.
Oh, that's good. So that's like what? How much is a taco, Alberto? About one taco.
Maybe $2.
$2 at Taco Bell?
Yeah. Thanks to your president inflation.
What does the girl sit on it or what?
It's between $1 and $2. I think it's like $1.59 or something.
Good. Yeah.
For $8.99 a month, you get one
what do you
taco.
think it was, 25 cents?
Oh, I thought it was like 99 cents or something. Unless you get the Super King taco or something. I don't know.
Supreme.
It's just a taco shell already made. It's not like they're back there making homemade taco shells and they make them by the big bulk.
I was reading it. I think I forgot if it's $8.99 or $7.99.
A regular crunchy or soft taco is $1.19.
Okay, so that's the small one.
If you want cream, it's $1.69.
Okay, so let's say you get the little one. I'm sure it's probably the little one they're going to give you because they're not going to give you the big one, Eddie. Come on.
I know. I think they said they even give you. You can get that Doritos, the Doritos taco. You can get that one. I don't know how much that one is, but
that's probably cheap. That's probably less meat than the other one.
Okay, so forget about tacos. What about this buffalo
only Del Taco
thing?
has small tacos.
Okay, hey, Del Tacos. Those tacos are pretty good. Those Del Taco ones.
Yeah,
those big ones. Those are pretty good there.
You get the value ones, and then you got the regular ones. The regular ones come like with tomato and stuff, and the value I think just put lettuce and cheese, and that's it, and the meat.
Yeah, but for $8.99 you can get 20. How many days in a month? 30. So
but you got to go every day, Eddie.
Well, yeah. If you have a Taco Bell on the
and just buy one. Hey, can I have one taco?
Well,
drive-through.
I think what they're betting on is you go and you get your one free taco and you get a soda or another taco or something else.
The chalupa is $3.50.
Yeah, you can't get a chalupa. You can only get a taco.
Yeah, I don't think it covers chalupas.
What the hell's a chalupa?
It's like a soft.
It's like
go ahead, Alberto.
The shell is more like bread.
It's like a
not
pita.
exactly pita bread. Yeah, a little bit more thicker and kind of red.
So it's an overrated.
It's been a long time since that chalupa.
Kind of like what do they call it? That naan bread.
I'm drinking a soda, Eddie, because I don't feel good.
The naan bread.
That's another sponsor of ours.
That helps.
Have you ever had naan bread, Steve?
Naan bread?
That's what kind of the chalupa is with the like a Middle Eastern bread.
I've had fallopian tube.
You've been in one.
I guess all right. Going back to the wings, I guess you can get an order of 5 wings for $5.99.
Oh man, everybody's jumping in this Latino ring.
5 wings for $9.99.
$9.99 for five of those little fuckers.
$5.99.
Oh,
$5.99.
You can go to Buffalo Wings and get for 75 cents.
I don't go to either of those places. Never. Okay. Okay. This is. I know Alyssa came on and said hello on the chat and reminded me of something that a Facebook thing. Eddie, you're not on it, so you won't know about this, but Alberto, you are. Have you ever? You go and check out Facebook every now and then and check out what's going on, and you always see postings from people. And then one day or 1 week or whatever, you notice you don't see those anymore. You're like, I wonder what happened to so-and-so, I wonder if they're okay. And you go check it out and it says add friend.
Steve wonders what happened to Alberto. I haven't seen him post. And
what do you think about that? Do you think anything of that? Do you think that's pretty, do you think like maybe it was an accident or they just didn't want you in their life no more? Or
I don't care.
What would be the reason to delete somebody? I'm just curious. I think if I would be like, I would not friends with them no more. Or
I wouldn't, not be friends in real life. I mean, it's just, people, you're posting a lot of, stuff they don't want, like political stuff or
how many people on Facebook are actually your friends?
I don't know.
Most of my friends are real friends. I mean, it's not. I don't ask strangers.
Okay, we don't want to get into sensitive topics. It's just the Facebook social media thing. You're friends one way or the other, whether you don't know them and you're just taking friends because you need them, whatever reason, but you're friends on this social media platform. Because some people are friends in real life and some people aren't.
Yeah, well,
it's just what it is.
I think you would only care about your actual real friend. I mean, if it's just, somebody you just added on from Virginia or something or Connecticut that you don't really know, you're not going to really. Are you really going to notice that person disappearing off your page? Well,
apparently, if you notice it for a reason. Whether they post a lot, or maybe you are got some kind of relationship.
I had somebody who this wasn't Facebook; it was Snapchat when I had it, and she deleted me. And I go, "Why?" Like, well, we don't post anything. I'm like, okay, fine, whatever.
Okay,
people just if you're not active, they just don't want you around, I guess.
Okay, well, there's one way to look at it. That's what I'm asking. I don't want to get into this this feeling.
But that's just one way. I mean, I know you don't want me to mention that, but yeah, it's true. Well, if you're posting stuff that I've had no family members.
You have no reason to be on their page. You have no reason. If you're not posting nothing, you're just keeping up friend space. Basically, right?
If that's the feel like it. I mean, I don't think I'm keeping somebody from posting.
Well, because there might be people that have a limit on their just say somebody fucking likes a lot of friends and they're at that limit and you're just sitting there doing nothing. This guy, he never does shit. I'm going to get rid of him, so I could add somebody
someone that does post,
will communicate or do something, I guess. No, I'm looking at Alberto's side of what he's talking about, and I think that's right. Yeah, and I think others they just maybe they've had enough of you. They've had enough. Or they don't like
piss them off,
or jealous,
or you have a spat in real life and they go, you know what, fuck you, I'm gonna delete you on social media.
Eddie,
I think I've done that.
Hey, are you okay? So we get breaking news right now. Alberto has a new internet service, and is it going well over there for you?
For me right now?
Yes.
The interview was kind of breaking up a little earlier, but other than that, I mean, for me, it's working fine so far.
All right, Eddie. When you were watching the interview, was it perfect?
The interview, yeah.
Did it break up at all?
No.
I think okay. I'll talk to Alberto after the show.
Why am I breaking up on the feed?
Alberto cuts out every once in a while.
Well, I mean I was having those problems with the other internet, so.
Okay, I was just wondering because when I was watching Jenna, hers was crystal clear and didn't break up once.
Maybe Alberto needs a Wi-Fi extender.
What are you talking about? No, what are you into? What are you into? Cable now?
Who, me?
No.
No, Eddie. Eddie got all that. What have you been hanging out with your brother, Eddie?
A Wi-Fi extender.
Eddie's got that Frontier fiber.
Yeah, I got the top of the line stuff.
Okay.
Well, I got T-Mobile home internet, so there's no actual like direct line. It's coming. It's coming out just like a cell phone offers into a little canister that I got right here off camera.
A canister.
That way you can put your coins in and shit.
Got to open it up, Alberto.
Multi-purpose.
You got to open up the canister.
You got to open up
there. There it is, right there.
Oh man, it looked like a trash
Bluetooth
can.
Speaker.
You know what that's what people call it online, the trash can.
Oh, jeez.
The Bluetooth speaker.
Well, maybe put some trash in it. Maybe it'll work better. Okay, let's sit here. Okay, let's go back to the thing of Facebook.
See, he's frozen right now.
Yep, big fucking thumb in the.
Well, I'm also moving around the camera, so.
Okay, so Alberto, say somebody unfriend you or what have you. Do you friend them back? Do you first think maybe it's a mistake, or do you even think about it, or think, maybe it's?
I've done that. I think, what happened here? And I send a friend request, and they don't accept. I go, okay, fine.
What's the percentage in that in that situation that you've ever done that? What percentage did they accept back?
Probably 0.
Oh man. Oh no.
It can't be 0.
So he's saying they never accepted his. Oh, one person maybe has out of what?
Maybe
10?
maybe 1.
Okay, so it's not a 0 like everybody.
Or like people like they have their account and then they either just abandon it or delete it and they open up a new one because they're getting harassed by somebody, and it's almost like whenever you see like hey, I got a new phone, send me your number. Sometimes they just their whatever account start a new one, and then when you go, you find the new one, but you see you're not friends.
Well,
but I mean that's also one reason that could happen. Like if I had to delete my account and then I open up a new one with a whole new username.
That's the big question, though. It's like you're wondering. I wonder if it was really an accident, or they really don't want you.
Right, you really messed up right there.
No, I'm saying
there's something wrong.
That's the big question. That's the big question, though. It's like, see how we're going over. Well, it could have been this, it could have been that. You're thinking, and as you're ready to request friends with them, you're wondering, well, it could have been an accident. That's what you're hoping, but what if it wasn't?
Then it wasn't.
Too bad. Move on. You move on.
I'm just saying, though, but the things are going through people's head, wondering, hey, they could have lost their whole friend.
Steve, what happened? Did your wife delete you on Facebook and now you're mad?
You move on.
That would have been the best thing for me.
You move on like Jenna said.
Maggie, if you're listening, please unfriend me now because it'll make my life much easier. Thank you.
We're probably having Jenna unfriended him when he went to go find her for the interview.
Yes, Jenna Von Lish unfriended me right before the show. I was very upset.
Like Jenna Von Lish said,
I'm going to go Alberto's route and go, oh, something must have happened with her internet.
Yeah, it was just an accident. Maybe she just got a new account.
See, I'm just asking questions. People, how many people this has happened to. It's not like only me and you.
It's never happened to me.
Well, Eddie, you're not on nothing. You're just on cocaine.
Eddie unfriended the world.
Yeah, unfriended everybody.
I think Eddie is the biggest fluke. That's what I think.
Why?
Because I think he's probably on social media more than
I'm
all
not.
of us.
Honestly,
I don't think he has accounts, but I think he scrolls around. I don't know how you can do it. Because every time we're on Instagram, we have a model. He can jump on there and look on there, right? You don't have to have an account.
You don't have to have it. You can look them up and they'll come on, but you don't have to.
But you're on there.
No, I'm not.
No, but you're on there looking.
Well, you can.
I mean,
you
if
can
you
look.
if you Google them, I mean, sometimes like when I Google the 5 show, you'll get the link to the M25 Show Instagram page, and you can go look. As long as the account
Listen.
isn't blocked or private, you can look at everything that's in the account.
Okay, I got it. You know what? This is I see how 2022 is going to be for me. It's going to be Eddie and Alberto versus Steve all fucking year.
No.
2-on-1 handicap match as always. Both you guys.
Don't worry, Alyssa will be here soon to hold your hand and you.
What are you talking about?
So
you know what?
don't.
Eddie, do you want me to get you one of
her-
those trash cans like Alberto so you guys can fill
No.
together? What is it called? The T-Mobile tin can?
The trash can.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, let me see. Alberto needs to get off Wi-Fi and hardwire like I had to. That's what Alyssa says. I think he is a hardwire, aren't you, Alberto?
Well, give me the money so I can afford it. And
the hardwire? Isn't it just a fucking wire? You plug in the tin can.
Well, I have to hook it. Well, I have a hard wire plugged into the tin can.
Yeah, that's what I think we're talking about. That's what a
That's
hardwire.
what I'm doing
so the
right
tin
now.
can is like the modem, right?
Yeah.
And you have a
And
wire.
the internet comes from the tower.
Yes. So you have your you have a Ethernet cable going to the tin can to your computer or whatever you use. So you are hardwiring it.
Yes. I think it might just be the computer.
But the modem isn't hardwired. The modem is Wi-Fi.
Yes. Or
okay. So you don't have
cellular.
nothing coming in from outside from the telephone poles and shit.
From the part. No.
Maybe now I understand.
Maybe I have to go climb the pole or something.
There we go. Eddie, get your brother. We got a job for him. Oh my gosh. Let me see. What if you and your friend had bad blood a few years back and years later they want to truly reconcile and truly sorry for what they did? Would you
We're
add
talking
them
about
back?
somebody we know?
I'm reading from David.
Okay.
And then so I guess if you bad blood, so I guess if you're not, maybe you were friends and then you had a falling out and then later you wanted to reconcile, would you add them back? Does that make sense?
Yeah, everybody needs a second chance. Everybody gets a second chance.
Facebook?
Yeah, we're talking about when people delete you on Facebook. I think that's I guess.
Everybody deserves a second chance.
Okay, here we go. This is where Alberto and Eddie start breaking up over here. They're not going to be the dynamic duo anymore because Eddie's forgiving and Alberto's not.
Yeah, you have to forgive.
Eddie talks big because he doesn't have social media.
Speaking of Eddie, Alyssa says Eddie the Facebook creeper.
No, I'm not on Facebook.
You know Eddie fucking jumps on Facebook every now and then and looks around.
What do you think Eddie's secret Facebook name is? You know, like the guy in Wiener and New York is Carlos Danger or something. Who had that one?
I don't know. What would
Eddie,
your screen name be, Eddie?
I don't know. Yogi Kudu.
Kudu?
Yogi Kudu.
The hell's that?
Someone called me that in junior high. They used to call me that in junior high.
Kudu or Cujo?
Yogi Kudu.
Oh, okay. I don't even know what the hell is that. What is that? Russian or what?
I don't know. It just
how do you spell that last name? C-U?
How do you spell Kudu?
Kudu. K-U-D-O. No, K-U-D-U.
Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
We got a show title here.
Kudu.
Okay, I gotta ask something that just in case the person's watching that took our new M25 Show group picture. We this happened on what was this, Christmas Eve? Was this Christmas Eve when we got together?
Someone random, Steve.
Yeah.
Well, you never know, Eddie. He might be a big fan of the show. So we went out to eat, right? And after we ate and hung out, as we were leaving, I wanted to get a picture outside of the place we went to.
Mm-hmm.
So I asked this random dude, excuse me, you get a group photo of us. He's like, yeah, sure. So, hey, guy, if you're watching out there, thank you for getting that snapshot of me where it looks like I'm looking at Alyssa's ass.
You were.
That did not happen. I was trying to climb up on something. Not Alyssa. I was trying to, I didn't want to trip over that little rock railing. And I think that guy, that bastard of a photographer, he did that on purpose.
He caught you, Steve. Admit it.
It's not what it's not what it looked like. And I wanted
You got caught.
No, it wasn't. Eddie, I really, I might be known for that kind of stuff, but that day there was a little rock thing right there.
Eddie, come on, it was Christmas Eve. Even Steve has morals. He wouldn't do it on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, it was Christmas Eve, Eddie. I wouldn't do that.
even more.
So, guy, whoever took that picture, if you're watching, that was pretty fucked up. Thank you. Yeah, he probably had to get back to the ranch.
The hell?
Yeah, wasn't it a Latino dude?
I don't remember.
No, was he a Latino dude, or was he looked like he was from India?
I don't remember.
No, seriously.
I don't remember.
Yeah, we saw everybody that day. Yeah, and then our waitress, she kept forgetting to get my what I wanted to eat and drink. It's like I shouldn't even have been there.
It's because we kept going out of order.
That chick, man.
Yeah, if you hadn't been,
Eddie, you shouldn't have gave that. You shouldn't have gave that hooker a tip.
I did.
Yeah, you shouldn't have.
It's not her fault. She had a system, and you're like, oh no, have the other guys order first.
Oh, because I was being respectful and polite. So that means, you're being polite, so I just forget you. Only you.
You threw her off her routine.
It's kind of like it was kind of. If you don't make it your time, it goes on to the next one, and then it just moves on. They don't go back to you.
Yeah, everybody forgets that, but they don't. Yeah, everybody forgets that shit, right? But they don't forget my eyes looking at Alyssa's ass. Yeah, everybody forgets everything, but they catch every little thing else I do.
See, now he admitted it.
No, I wasn't, but the fact that it looked like I was, everybody's watching what I'm doing, but they can't take my order.
She took yours.
Yeah, after I said, "Hey, can I have something too?"
You should probably spit in your food too, man.
You guys are just happy because you got all your food and you got what you
so
ordered.
So did you. Shut up.
Yeah, I had to ask for it twice. Come on.
What do you mean twice?
Yeah, I had to say, excuse me, can I order something?
Yeah,
it happened twice. Go. It happened with my food, and then
it happened with the drink. Oh, yeah, that's right.
And I said, remember when I said, what, I got to order hard booze like Eddie to get something here or what?
This is why
that's right,
Steve.
What do you mean? She ignored you? Alyssa says she ignored you. You should have spoke up. Be loud like me. I did. I said, "Hey, can I eat too? Can I have something?"
She did. She didn't ignore you when you told her, "Hey, move on to the other guys."
I didn't say, "Hey, move on to the other." I go,
she got a list order, and then she went to. Well, that's when it goes. You guys ready? At that point, you can say no. With a couple minutes, the three of us would have waited.
Am I ever going to hear Alberto going, yeah, that was pretty fucked up what they did to you?
Quicker.
Am I ever going to hear anything like Alberto say something like, yeah, Steve, that was pretty fucked up?
No, she messed up, Steve.
Alberto's always on my opposite side. It doesn't matter what happens if I'm right.
You know what? I give the benefit of the doubt to the server.
Okay, I gave it to her the first time when she wasn't going to give me food. Okay, cool, whatever. That's not why I'm there.
Remember.
Secondly, when they forget my drink.
Wasn't just you. Alyssa didn't get her biscuits and gravy until after. She had to ask for that too.
No, because they were making them special for her. So just stop it.
Yeah.
Now you're getting out of control.
Here we go.
Remember they cut them in half and everything because they thought they shorted her.
They all cut them in half. It's not. You don't give
okay,
you
Miss. Hey, I didn't know you were a shareholder. I'm sorry.
As somebody who's in the customer service business, I defend other people in the customer service business.
That reminds me of another thing.
Yeah, here we go.
That reminds me of another thing that happened over this
I don't
break.
know what this is about, but here we go.
Yes, here we go. I tried to go back to Walmart again to go to the grocery shopping. I don't know why I go to that fucking place, but I'm never going back again. I went again and I gave him the bed. Remember last time why I quit going?
Because you had to use self-checkout?
Yeah. I went shopping and I don't know why I got a whole basket full to last me a month, right? Don't ask me why, right? That's not my main shopping grocery store, but I did it that day. And I go up to the thing and there's no cashiers open, right? So they go, no, you got to check yourself out. So I got fucking fucking 100, 200 items I got to do myself with the fucking line behind
Yeah,
me.
right.
No,
You
I
got 3
shop
items,
for the whole
folks.
week. For the whole
Yeah,
week
sure.
for my house. Well, I don't shop just for me. I shop for the family.
Yeah, 3 bags of chips for you. That's it.
But the thing is I go, all right, I did it. And I said I'd never go back. Well, I did go back. And what happens? I go back again and I was okay, I'm gonna go grocery shopping. It was early in the morning. It was probably like 8-ish. Same thing, but this time when I'm shopping and my cart's halfway full, I look up front and I see there's no checkers again. So I go, oh my God. So I stopped because I didn't want to go through the whole store and go, well, maybe they just went to go take a leak, right? So I went and asked the guy who's standing up there. They have this one guy standing up in the front looking around, I guess watching people self-check. And I go, hey, you have any checkers? He's all, no, not today. I go, what do you mean? I go, not today. I go, are you going to have any soon? He's all, I don't know. Maybe later. And I go, okay, well, I'm going to go put my stuff back. And he's all, oh, wait a minute. I go, no, that's all right. I go, I just had this problem before. I go, I don't really, if I only going to buy one thing, that's cool, but I'm not going to grocery shop for the week here when I got to check myself out. So I left. I actually walked back and put every single thing away I had in my cart.
I just left it there.
Yeah, I would have too, but I did it on purpose to make myself know, to make me think about it on every item that I bought in my cart. I had to walk back around to make me mad enough not to go back again.
There you
I
go.
could have just pushed the cart and go, you know what, fuck this place and walk back.
Yeah, he'll be back in a week.
No,
Don't you feel like if you check yourself, you should feel like, I feel like you should get a paycheck or something.
I just don't want to go to a place and work.
Yeah, exactly.
I already do that somewhere, and I don't want to. You know, I mean, if I was getting some kind of big discount where I could notice, like, oh, okay, not just say, hey, you check yourself out, we'll give you like a 2% discount on your order. You won't see it, but it's there. I mean, I want something where, like, okay, if I'm gonna go shop for a $300 order or something, and I gotta fucking check and bag all that shit.
Yeah,
I mean, that's not what I want to do.
Doesn't make sense.
If I go buy a gallon of milk or fucking whatever, a 6-pack of beer or whatever, that's okay. But to shop for your household, that's too much to do for me anyway.
I agree. I totally agree with you there.
I'm not going to. I'll go to other places and spend a little more money. I'll go back to the second place that the Fortress. I don't care. I'll spend a little more money, and I'll even go to Ralph's or whatever.
That's a trade-off. I mean, you know, those places. You know,
that's
people
where I
like
actually
went. The prices are lower, but then you know you don't get the help. And then if you go to the place you got the help, then you got to pay it extra because you know the people aren't doing it for free.
Yeah, but it's stupid because they had about 100 people in their stock in the store during the day, but they can't have one walk up to the check stand and when there's fucking a line out of fucking the back door of the ass in the quick check, or what do you call those, self checks or whatever. Got a fucking long line on the self checks. Fucking seven or eight checker lines that are closed.
Yeah.
You got about 100 people on the floor stocking the shelves when the store's open. Doesn't make sense to me. These could take fucking one person. Hey, can you stop stocking the tomato sauce for a second? We got a long line over here.
Yep. I agree.
Piss me off.
You should be.
So I'm never going back there. I'm going either to the Fortress at all times. I'll even go to Ralph's. I won't go to Food for Less. Forget that place.
Never go back, Steve.
Never go. I will go to. Never.
Don't come in my Fortress. We got those too. So.
Yeah, but you gotta have. You telling me that there's at least one checker at all time?
They have checkers at least.
Yeah, there's at least one.
Have you ever went to a store where they said, no, we don't have checkers right now? Do you have any later? Well, we think so.
No, maybe.
You lie and say, yeah, they're late. They're running late. They'll be here soon.
Yeah, regular Walmart in Pico Rivera.
I am not going to. You know what? Fuck Walmart.
And it seems every time
I don't care if they're a sponsor or not.
Like I was shopping with.
They're not. Don't worry.
I was shopping with my girlfriend at a different store, and she went to the self checkout, and it seems like every time it seems like every time she goes to that store, she always has a problem with that stupid machine. So you have to call somebody to come and, you know what? Just go to the checker
and put it on the bagging area.
The first time
Pretty-
I did it was at that Walmart place. The first time I went, where I had that big basket. I shopped for the whole week, and I did it. And after I went a few times doing it, it took me actually a customer behind me who was waiting actually was helping me because I didn't know how to do it. So once I got going after the 400th item I bought, okay, I got this now. So I got it. But the fact is you got to learn how to do it. Yeah, it's easy to everybody who knows how to do it because they were trained to do it, right? At one time, hey, we're going to run through here so you can help the customers. They don't just throw an employee up there without, hey, you don't know how to do it. Oh, that's okay. You'll learn as it goes. You get some kind of training. So they should have somebody there. Like the guys they had there, they had one guy just standing there. I don't know what the hell he's doing. He should be right there by the people checking themselves out, right there with them. Like, hey, can I help you? Or not just standing there like he's on the tip of a boat, like he's the fucking captain, just watching the sails. Thanks a lot, Alberto. You really pissed me off today.
With what? You brought it up.
God damn. You too, Eddie. You pissed me off too.
What did I do?
Throwing my fucking present in the trunk of your car like that.
I agree with you.
Like it's a piece of shit.
I actually wearing them.
Yeah.
Oh, that was your present?
It's just tradition with me, Steve.
You know what? Where's your present? You don't like it or what? Speaking of presents,
it doesn't work the way I record.
All right. Well, see, nothing I do is right. Nothing I do is right.
Oh boy, look at this poor guy.
Nothing I do is right. I know one thing.
It's a Steve Pitt party.
One thing, I'm not going shopping at that store anymore. I don't even know why I went to that place.
That's Steve's New Year resolution. Throw a pity party every show.
It's not a pity party. You know what you could have done, Alberto?
Nothing I buy you is a good one.
You know what you could have done? What could have done? You could have just set it up where it looked like it was working. just for the hell of it.
So you see two. So I have two microphones here.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could have done that. I would have done it for you.
Like I'm goddamn FDR back in the 30s with like 20 microphones in front of me.
Yeah, that's what I like to see. A little fucking anger in that voice. A little fucking FDR. Yeah.
And one of those cigarettes on the stick.
What is this guy talking about? Eddie over there with his new headphones. Jesus.
Yeah, I like
I'm surprised they still work the way you threw them in the trunk.
I didn't throw them in there.
I saw you
set them. I set them down.
He dropped.
Everybody got. I gave Alyssa and Alberto a big old package. Right, it was a big present, and then I gave Eddie a little box, wrapped up. Eddie's probably saying, "Fuck this shit." Threw it in the back of his trunk. I know you, Eddie. Are you sure those are the right ones, or did you turn them in and get something cheaper and get the rest of the money?
Got the right one.
Eddie
took him to Walmart, got a refund. Look, he's using the two mug.
Look at that. Where's your mug, Alberto? You got yours a long time ago, huh?
It's still in the box.
David says, you have to realize there is a shortage everywhere, Steve. Nobody wants to work anymore, sadly. At my fortress, half of the store quit last year.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, damn. All right. Okay. You're making up points again. Thank you, Alberto. You know what? I think I've figured out a way to fight this this pandemic thing that's been going on.
Just everybody get it.
It's from
survive.
Smelling panties.
Legging antibodies. What do you think?
Leggings?
Yeah, get the antibodies from smelling women's.
All right, we're gonna get kicked off YouTube again.
For what? From antibodies?
For giving out fake medical advice.
No, I've researched it when I was off on vacation. I've tested it out.
Yeah, that's sick right now.
Yeah. No, you see, this is how it happened. I was using them, right?
Here we go.
I was using them and I was good. I was healthy, and then I stopped for a couple of weeks, and then boom. So once you start, you can't stop. Just like that Rolling Stone
Obviously
song.
the reverse.
Once you start, you can't stop. Alberto, why are you always against me, man? What is wrong with you?
Dr. Steve here. The cure for everything is just smelling panties. You're overweight, smell some panties. You got COVID, smell some panties. You got pimples, smell some panties.
What are you talking about?
Your dick don't work, smell some panties.
Hey, did you see that TikTok thing I put in our group thing where what's that guy, Dennis or something? And that guy, before that girl left, he saw, you want to put your panties in the fishbowl to try and win a free meal.
Yeah, I
Did you guys
saw
see
that.
that? See, that's the way to run life. Even though there's no drawing, he just wanted to smell the bowl. There's nothing wrong with that in life.
Bait and switch, huh?
I don't see, there goes Eddie using big words again.
That's the way to get him in there, huh, Steve? And then you switch.
Okay, here's something for Alberto, since he's against me all the time. This question is directed just for you.
Okay.
Would there be a backlash if a guy had a Charlie Chaplin mustache and he sported it with pride?
Probably just because people don't know it's a Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah, but
You
it
know,
was for Charlie. But
it-
say he's a fan of
you know,
Charlie Chaplin.
In this
maybe
day
if
and
he
age,
dresses up-
yes.
maybe if he dresses up the whole way, you know, and has the cane and the hat, and but I mean, you know, if you're walking around like in regular clothes and you got the Charlie Chaplin, I think, you know, you got to be quick to tell people because they're gonna believe something else.
Well, I think that would be kind of weird if a guy dressed up in full Charlie Chaplin gear, like he's going like everyday wear. I mean,
Well, I mean, if you're
and
gonna be a Charlie
I don't want him
Chaplin
to get in
fan,
a military outfit either, but just a normal, wearing their normal day clothes, and they just have the little mustache because they're a fan of Charlie Chaplin.
yeah,
Not,
you're gonna
not
get some,
because they're a fan of
at the
Hitler.
very at the very least, you're gonna get some looks, you know, and I don't know.
Well, what would you think of the person? Would you think anything of them? Would you first think, hey, he's wearing a Hitler mustache, or would you think Chaplin first?
Hitler.
Man, what
probably
does
think
that
Hitler
tell? What does
first.
that tell you guys?
Unfortunately, Hitler came after, so you know he's most recent in the memory,
Yeah,
Oh, so that's why people will remember Hitler more than Charles Chaplin.
I think so.
and he did murder 6 million Jews. So
Okay, so do you think it's fair for somebody to get backlash if say
Right.
they're a huge Charlie Chaplin fan? There's people of this era that
but
love.
you know, you had to imagine back in the 40s. I mean, if your name was Adolf, you know, your life got hard.
Okay, well, yeah.
You know, I mean, you know, if you had a kid, a son, and you wanted to name him, you know, Adolf, you know, you had a grandfather or something. You know, you don't. It's kind of, you know, if you're grown out and they named you Karen and you're like 10 years old, I mean, your life's fucked.
So what? Like, say Eddie rolled in and he had a Hitler mustache. Oh, remember, see, they got me saying Hitler. He had a Charlie Chaplin mustache.
Well, he had
Do
a
you- do you-
mustache earlier. I guess he shaved it off.
Well, yeah, not that one, not that Raleigh fingers looking
Well,
thing.
he had the Pancho Villa before.
But would you say anything to him, or would you just look at him as normal Eddie?
Well, I know Eddie, so I kind of know him. If
But would
somebody
you
just
say
random walked in,
Okay, say a
Nah,
random person
I'm
walked in.
gonna think things, but no, I'm not gonna say anything.
Eddie?
What?
If I walked in with a Hitler mustache
Yeah, well, okay.
or
let's
Charlie
say
Chaplin?
you saw a complete stranger. Say you're out to eat with your girlfriend, and somebody walks in to come and eat. That's somebody you don't know, and
Mhm.
they have a Charlie Chaplin mustache, and they sit down. Do you stare at him and go, "Damn, look at that guy's mustache," or do you just go about your business?
I'd probably stare, but then I'd go about my business.
Would you think
There for a
anything
few-
bad of the person?
I don't think so because I really don't know him. So
Yeah, but you have two thoughts. Would Charlie Chaplin even pop in your head first?
probably not. I probably
Not
think of it.
first.
Yeah,
Hitler. Would Charlie
Yeah.
Chaplin ever pop in your head that he
Probably
might be a
not.
fan? Probably not.
probably
right?
not. No.
So the only thing that comes to your mind, and probably the only thing, is
Mhm.
Hitler.
All right.
So what do you think of that, though? Do you think he's a Hitler fan, or do you
Yeah,
think he's?
I think he's a Hitler fan. German.
And what do you think? Do you think, well, that's what he chooses,
That's,
or
that's what he chooses. Yeah.
you don't grab your girl by the hand and go, "Hey, let's go to Taco Bell or something"? Or
Yeah, as long as he's not harming me, it's okay.
what if he's staring at you the whole time?
Oh, then I'd probably feel uncomfortable.
I don't know. So you think it's probably not a good idea for somebody from today to sport? What is that mustache called anyway? Is there a real name for it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Half
Eddie,
stash.
You guys
Half stash.
Can you get somebody Google what the real name of that mustache is called? Charlie Chaplin or Hitler, whatever you want to call it.
Half stash. I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Let me see here. Speaking of how we were talking about leggings, I think it could be a cure for the pandemic.
I think the real name is called the Kaiser mustache.
The Kaiser
I guess.
mustache, Eddie.
The Kaiser stash.
I think
Is
it
that
was
where
just
Kaiser
popular
Permanente came
in-
from?
Well, that's what they call him, right? The
No.
Kaiser.
Kaiser?
Well, yeah, Kaiser was like the leader of Germany during World War One, and I guess a lot back then. You know,
Yeah, there
I
he
guess
is.
that's a lot of men in Germany wore that kind of mustache.
The toothbrush mustache.
That was a trend then.
Yeah, that must have been the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Eddie, we were talking about the leggings earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I call it the
Do you
tooth
notice-
mustache.
What's that?
The toothbrush mustache. That's another name for it.
Yeah, that's kind of yeah, I guess that could be a toothbrush.
Maybe you put your hand on it, you know.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Like, if somebody walked around with that would be the first thing people would think about would be Hitler. But what if you're just a fan of Charlie Chaplin? I mean, he's nothing wrong with him. There's like being a fan of Lauren Hardy.
He didn't talk though, right? Charlie Chaplin.
All
Not in his
silent films,
films.
so no.
Yeah, he didn't talk.
So what does that have to do with it?
I'm just saying.
No, he was a long time ago, Eddie. When I don't think.
Yeah. I Love Lucy, huh?
Silent film. I Love Lucy.
He was on I Love Lucy in one of the
Charlie Chaplin.
episodes. Yeah, one of the
Like
episodes.
The real Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah.
Or
The real one.
did he talk, or was it a silent mode thing?
The silent mode.
I don't remember that one.
Mm-hmm.
Was it like all of them? Were they all like imitating like they were in a Charlie Chaplin movie or something? Like walking real fast and.
I think Lucy had dressed up as Charlie Chaplin, and then the real Charlie Chaplin. They
Showed
did
up.
they did like a mirror thing, like they were looking in the mirror.
That was one of the Marx brothers.
Oh,
Yeah, Eddie's all messed up.
I'm all messed up
Harpo
then.
Marx.
How do you get Harpo Marx and Charlie Chaplin mixed up, Eddie?
I don't know.
One's got a blonde afro.
That's right.
Well, they both don't talk, so at
I
least
was
you're on
thinking of
that.
the wrong dude.
Did the
Okay,
Marx
I
brothers
get it,
not
I get-
talk? I thought they were already in the
Well,
talking
Harpo
pictures.
didn't talk. Harpo didn't talk.
Oh yeah, he just played. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was part of the scene with Lucy.
Yeah,
didn't
something was
talk.
wrong with him or something. I don't know what was wrong with him. Was he deaf
He would
or he
whistle,
just he
wouldn't
didn't
he?
talk?
What,
He had that horn.
Wouldn't he whistle? A horn.
He had
and
that big
the harp
horn.
and everything.
Oh yeah, I had that horn.
He had that big bicycle horn. Remember
He had that that elotero horn, huh?
yeah, that big honker.
The elotes.
Yeah, he did play the harp pretty good though.
Yeah.
That's right. He did play that harp. Okay, I had to ask before we get out of here. When women wear light leggings, like white ones or light ones, or I think there's one called sandstone, which is basically white with like decorations on it.
Mm-hmm.
Some women don't like to wear it because they say they make their thighs look big. Do you agree with that?
I have to see it to believe it.
Well, it's white color on a woman's thighs versus black or dark blue or what have you.
Well, they say black hides everything, right? So maybe.
I've seen a picture and yeah, the thighs look bigger, but it looks pretty good to me.
Yeah, looks fine to me too.
It's all thick and big,
Mm-hmm.
all fucking meaty. You know?
He's getting excited.
yeah, for the white leggings or what do I call them? Sandstone.
Yeah.
Ladies wear them. Yes, we like to see that meaty shit.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Eddie? We like to see that meaty, wiggly shit.
Yep.
Do we agree on that at least, Eddie? You're not going to
Yes, we
fight me
can.
over that?
No,
Okay,
we
good.
agree.
I like those headphones, Eddie. Look pretty nice. Wow, look at you over there.
Sound good.
Eddie's the most looks the most ready with the show with the mic and everything and the headphones and the shirt. And he even got the logo on the background of you.
Got it all. Yep.
Got it all. Well, back again. And remember, everybody go to naturalwonders.com. The website name
Enter the
is right.
promo code.
Yeah, and promo code, put in the M25 Show for 25% off. Naturalwonders.com. It's that. What's that the best way to say it? The logo beneath Alberto. in red.
text on there.
You know what I noticed? How come
I'm-
your guys' name isn't up?
Nobody's name is up, not even yours.
Oh, is it because I have the banner?
Probably.
Oh, okay.
And it's like when you would put, comment on the screen, I think our names would disappear. So.
Oh, I just noticed. So if I take that banner off, our names will probably pop back up. I'm guessing.
Maybe.
Interesting.
Yeah,
well,
it's fine. They don't need to know our name.
Yeah, they should by now. It's been a while, so if you don't
keep
know our name by now.
Sorry for the new folks. My name's Albert.
My name is Eddie.
And I'm Steve.
Yeah, follow up.
Let's try this again.
If you don't know who we are, go to the beginning of the show.
Yes. And go to our website at the M25show.com to find out everything about us.
Mm-hmm.
And but please go to that website, naturalwonders.com. It helps them out, it helps us out, and it helps you out. It helps everybody out. And anybody, before we get out of here, you guys got anything to add in before we split? Eddie, Alberto? Nope. Anybody?
Nope.
Oh, wait a minute.
Thanks to Jenna von Lish for coming on the show.
Yes, we blow Eddie up here. Go ahead, Eddie.
Thanks to Jenna von Lish for being our first guest of the new year. We hope she's on many times after that.
You're going to leave him hanging, huh, Steve?
Yeah, put me on the spot, huh?
I like that shit. Okay, hey, yeah. David, are you still watching? We gotta before we get out of here, I gotta know this. Well, we had a good year last year. This year is gonna be better. I know we didn't have a Christmas show this year. We're gonna try to do something this year. Last year got all screwed up. It was a mess.
Steve's planning a Valentine's Day show to make it for the Christmas show.
Yes, I'm gonna put that bowl of fish, that empty fish bowl, and ask all the models to put their panties in there.
And after that, we'll have an empty fish bowl.
Yep, that's right. Well, I know one thing: my nose will be clear. Okay, so David's here, and before we get out of here, I gotta say this: that Alberto won our Pick'em challenge. Very lucky this year, and he won. And
yeah, very lucky. Dominated. At least from week 3 or something. I forget.
Yes, and he almost lost it. He almost lost it in the end, but he still won.
Almost lost it.
He was leading by as many as 10 picks at one time, maybe 12 picks, and
you got to within 5, and then I kept pulling away.
We'll never forget that Alberto has 1 championship and I have 7, so let's never forget that. Okay, Eddie has 0, so let's not forget that. But anyway, congratulations.
Next year will be your year. Next
congratulations,
year, coming up season.
There's a trophy waiting for you somewhere. And David Dugan has it. He says, "I got your trophy here." Oh, is that like he got it up his ass or what?
That's like,
"Hey, I got it right
your trophy here.
I got it right here."
That's like a fist to the face. I got a trophy for you, son.
When's the ceremony, Steve?
We're supposed to do it up at City Hall.
We gotta schedule the parade.
When's the parade?
There's gonna be a live stream at City Hall. And anyway,
and then the ER when I get my trophy.
Yes, David was playing too, and he came in dead last. Oh, Alyssa was too. Alyssa came in. Well, who won between Alyssa and Eddie?
Do you want me to give you some results? Okay.
Yeah, before we get out of here.
The official full season result. I win 173. Steve in second with 169 correct picks. Eddie in third with 168. Alyssa comes in fourth with 166. And David with 163. Now, let's make this fair. If we take out our 4 lowest scores, because we missed 1 week, I still win with 166. David will come in second with 163. Actually, David and Eddie will tie for second with 163. Steve comes in fourth with 162. Alyssa last with 169.
Okay, what the hell is he doing? Taking out this dad. What are you talking about?
Well, David missed a week, so let's try to make it fair. Now, if we take out week 1,
when did he come in? The 4th week?
The 2nd week. He missed 1 week.
Okay, well, just take out those 2 weeks. The first 2 weeks that we did it, and take those out. And...
No, just the first week, because he was in for the second week.
Okay, we'll just take out the first week.
Okay, I got that too. If I take out the first week, I win with 166. David comes in second with 163. You're with 162. Eddie in fourth with 159. Alyssa comes in with 154, last place.
Okay, but I'll tell you what, it doesn't matter. He showed up late. He's late. So this was what it is.
So I win either way. Congratulations.
Alberto just wanted to say his fucking name 5 times, even though
when's the ceremony, Steve?
Hey, you. Yeah, with my parade.
When's the ceremony?
Well,
the
day we drop the tea bag in Alberto's mouth, it will be probably that comes with the trophy. Before you get the trophy, you get dunked.
Yeah, that's what Steve got, the 7 years.
Oh, I'm going to do that.
We can't stop tradition, you know. Steve would ask us to teabag him for his victory.
Okay, I'm going to do what Hitler did to Jesse Owens. What did he do? Flip him off or what?
he didn't congratulate him. Didn't you see that one movie?
What movie? What one movie?
God, there was a movie about the 36 Olympics, and I guess Hitler would congratulate every athlete who won a gold medal, and with Jesse Owens won, he left the stadium, or he said he was busy. And the guy from the Olympic Committee was like, if Hitler's not going to do it for Owens, he's not going to do it for anybody.
Oh, jeez.
I thought he only had problem with the Jews.
Was Jesse Owens a Jew?
Too.
No, he was black. He was African American.
Like the white people.
Black people can't be Jewish?
I don't know. Not at the time.
Well, what if a black person marries a Jewish person?
Doesn't make them Jewish.
What?
Hitler makes
doesn't make them Jewish, not unless they have kids.
If that's what I'm talking about. What if there's a black man or black woman marries a black man or black woman?
If I marry a baby, if I marry a white person, it doesn't make me white.
No, but the baby is going to be. I'm talking about you're asking how they can be a black person can be Jewish.
No. Enough. End of show.
They're kids.
I thought Hitler just had the problem with the Jews, not with the colored people.
Well, Alberto says no.
Apparently not.
Alberto stands firmly with the exclamation point that he didn't like the blacks either.
he only liked the Aryans, the white people.
He only believed in his own race. Yes, the blonde hair, blue eyed.
That was it. Everybody else was inferior.
So Eddie, why do you have to shake up the show like this with those things?
I'm just saying.
You brought it up.
Leave it up to Eddie. Leave it up to Eddie to shake up the M25 show with the new headphones on.
Yeah, well, now with the new headphones, you can hear everything.
I can hear everything. Yeah.
But anyway, David has your trophy. I don't know how you two are going to do it. Maybe you guys can get a good dinner together
Leave it up
somewhere.
to Steve's house, please.
But we're not invited.
Why don't you go? Hey, you guys gonna go on the ferry?
We're not invited to the ceremony.
Who, me and you?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck no. What do you want to go to that for? We didn't win. What's the matter with you?
Yeah, I don't need no ceremony. I'm not Steve.
We got to be gracious losers, Steve.
I'm very gracious. I'm very gracious.
We got to be good.
Hey, I just congratulated him on his win, didn't I?
We have to have good sportsmanship.
David says your trophy awaits.
You make it sound like a threat. I gotta get the hell out of here before I start crying in fear.
All right. Thanks, everybody. It's good to be back this year. And hopefully Alberto's back next episode, and we'll be back for some more fun next Thursday. And until then,
you can find me out on the desert off.
There he goes, freezing again.
He's freezing
with that tin can internet.
You guys froze too, so
yeah, you know why we're freezing? Because of you.
I'll fix this for next week.
All righty.
No.
Okay, guys.
He's using a cannon and strings, Husty.
Shut up, Eddie.
Like the old phones.
Eddie's shaking up the show again. All right, we're gonna get out of here. Let me see. I gotta get out of here, Brez. So I don't even know where the ending is. All right, guys. Everybody take care. We'll see you guys next Thursday. Be safe. Thank you.
Memories in high school flames, some good, some bad. Can you remember their names? Light up a smoke on Pomona Street with the long hair rockers. Oh, the memories. Classic cars, big tits and bars, drinking all night like rock and roll stars. When I